Looks good here, flight. Good agreement.
For those who closely followed America's space exploits in the 1960s and 70s, these men still stand tall. These astronauts helped create a new form of aviation on the fly with Apollo's space program.
It was basically a course in immersing yourself in a new industry.
They shared stories at the EAA AirVenture Oshkosh Air Show. They spoke of a memorable photo taken during Apollo 8.
Hey, we went to the moon to explore the moon, and we discovered the Earth.
Down 2.5.
They talked about an Apollo 11 moon landing that was never a sure thing.
The three of us felt that there was a 60% chance that we would be able to land successfully.
Houston, we have a problem.
And the near-tragic Apollo 13 mission that was memorialized in film. All these years later, the bonds of this exclusive group, forged through unforgettable missions, are still strong.
We got down after 14 days, and we're on the carrier. The first thing we did, we looked at each other and we said, we just wanted to announce our engagement.
One astronaut describes Apollo as the last great flying club. And all things aviation is what this annual air show is all about. It's a passion that, as you may be able to hear, is still going strong in the U.S.
Aviators are a unique breed. They basically step up to challenge. They accept risk.
And yet these days, Walt Cunningham argues, society has become risk-averse.
And I'm not against reducing risks. I just think that you have to have people that are willing to stick their necks out, and we're not going to get very far out there.
Several astronauts believe one country is prepared to assume the mantle the U.S. has long held. As Al Warden told college students recently,
I firmly believe the Chinese will be the next people on the moon. When I said that, the two back rows in the auditorium stood up and cheered. They're all Chinese.
I think China is going to be our principal competitor in space, and I think sometime along the line we might want to see if maybe we can join together in a cooperative effort. I don't know. I think it might be very difficult.
Times have changed since these crew members were cooped up in cramped space capsules.
How many people in the audience would like to spend 14 days in a volume as small as the front seat of a Volkswagen Beetle with a sailor?
Today, one astronaut said kids are buried in their smartphones. These men, all in their 80s now, are a link back to a time when man dared to push the envelope, dared to explore. Rick Sabrandi, CGTN, Oshkosh, Wisconsin.